Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. We're going to take a look at Scorpio. Hey Scorpio, what's going on? Hope everything's okay. Hope everything's okay. I did meditate over these cards. We're going to take a quick look and see what's going on with you, Scorpio. Alright, the first card I have for you guys is Six of Pentacles reversed. For us, I mean. I'm a Scorpio. To be honest with you guys, I kind of see with this, we're looking for harmony, cooperation, and healing. I think, Scorpio, you may be taking your time and just kind of trying to find some harmony in your life and bringing some things together. I feel like there's some cooperation. All right, now, I don't know if this is with the relationship of others, but I also feel like there's some healing being done here. With this card, I see that maybe there's some inequality somewhere, right? I see that you need to be mindful of the people that you allow into your life, because there's some situation where it comes along. How can I put this? If somebody's offering you something, Scorpio, it could come with strings attached. I think that's the best way to put it. Okay, so with this card, it just talks about like kind of like being able to receive, kind of like being able to give, and expecting nothing in return. So I think that's what you need to focus on. It just realize if you're going to give time and energy to people in certain situations, don't expect anything in return, because in some instances, and this is not for everybody, but there are some instances, Scorpio, where it's best not to expect anything back because you'll be disappointed. Okay, so use discernment with that. All right, now also this card, and let me just make sure I say these, okay? This is Capricorn. Oh, I'm sorry. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right, that's the energy I have here. So some of you guys could have that energy, and maybe that's somebody, who could be in your life, or it could be a parent, could be a child, whoever. So, don't expect payback from anybody, okay? The next thing we have here is we have Eight of Wands. Now, we have eights here, and I find it with these two, we have the Eighth Arcana card, and then we also have Eight of Wands. So when we have eights, this talks about mastery. It talks about accomplishment and action. So Scorpio, you might be trying to take some kind of action. You might be transitioning after a time of, I don't know if you were healing from something, but after a time of challenges or difficulty, I kind of feel like with this card, it's time to move and transition into a new phase. Okay, so you could be thinking of like being more spontaneous, maybe I'll jump off of a tree today, or I don't know, maybe you're going to jump out of an airplane, or just doing something, I don't know, random, spontaneous, something that you, safe of course, but just something out of the ordinary that you don't typically do. So Scorpio, you're being advised that you probably need to get into doing some things such as like traveling. There's going to be some event coming up that you're going to go to. And I kind of feel like there's going to be a series of events where if you put yourself out there, you're eventually going to run into some person. This person, I feel, is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like it's a fire sign, because that's the energy that I'm getting here too. So specifically, I feel like it could, I don't know, whatever your situation is, but it could actually be a Leo too. So there's going to be a series of events that happen between Scorpio when you're going through something or healing from something or being a hermit somewhere or just laying low. All right, and I think being disappointed in a sense. I feel like you move on from that. It's time to transition over. So you guys might try and be a little bit more spontaneous, try and do things, change your routine a little bit, whatever's going on with you, but I feel like there's going to be some kind of change. And once you put yourself out there and you become vulnerable, that's actually when you're going to run into, I don't know if this is several people, it could be a few people that you run into, but I think eventually, for some reason, I think this fire energy is the one that kind of catches you here, is what I feel. All right, so I feel like through some random events and some expected events, you're going to end up running into your partner. Now, I do have the Leo. I have strength, which is Leo. So this could be your energy, Scorpio, coming over some, like getting over some obstacles. There's some things that may have happened in the past, and I mentioned that earlier, that you're moving on from. So any obstacles, it could have been in a relationship where you had obstacles, and when I say relationships, I mean, of course, we want to talk about affairs of the heart, but all relationships, friends, coworkers, family, whatever, everybody who is in your life, okay? So this is what this is about, all right? So with you guys here, it just shows that you had some challenges and obstacles, and it could have been in a relationship. Some of you guys might be single now, But I also see that there's some strength needing to be had in an existing relationship if you're in one, Scorpio. You could actually be in a relationship with a Leo. Okay, where you're looking for some kind of strength in something. Now, it looks like you want to make some kind of changes in your life. And I think the relationship that Scorpio is most focused on now is developing the relationship with a higher being. So I feel like there's some overcoming of things that may have happened in the past about relationships. I feel like there are some things that you learned from, and I feel like you might maneuver differently, but I feel like ultimately, I just feel like the relationship you're most focused on is the one with a higher being. That's basically what this is. All right. You're also being advised, Scorpio, to deal with your fears, whatever they are. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to see who the shady person could be. I don't want to use those cards because they're just like, they're good for nobody's vision. They're so little. Okay. I'm just going to use these. Okay. Six of Pentacles, please. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles reversed for Scorpio. Okay. Maybe, I feel like with this one, there was either some situation that you could have been in where there was no equal give and take, and you were disappointed in some kind of a matter. Tell me more about this, please. Oh, okay. All right, so Scorpio could have felt like Scorpio may have played the fool. All right. I feel like Scorpio may have taken a chance or whatever, or Scorpio is scared to take a chance because of being disappointed so much in the past. Okay, so it could go either way for you. Either you did something or you felt foolish in the past, or you're scared to take a risk because of some things that happened in the past, and it looks like you don't want to go down that road again, which is smart. Okay. Hold on. One more. Do I need to know anything about here? Give me some information. Who is this? See, I kind of feel like, again, guys, I feel more earth energy. I feel earth energy here. So I don't know. One more, please. Tell me about strength. Okay. All right, we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords tells us. Oops, sorry. I don't know. I feel like somebody may have shut down. Maybe there's some kind of, maybe there's no communication with somebody who typically is that person who's trustworthy. They say what's on their mind, but I feel like somebody may have shut down. That could be you, Scorpio. That could be you shutting down and not, I don't know, not really giving, I don't know. It seems like you're taking your energy away from something. That's what it looks like. Let me see what this has to do with. You know what? I need to get another one too. Hold on, guys. Do I even have a regular? Tell me about Scorpio, please. Scorpio in love. What does Scorpio need to know about love? I gotta get another thing. Okay. Scorpio, pay attention to red flags. Okay, so remember when we were talking about this whole thing with Scorpio, right? Scorpio playing the fool with somebody, or they feel like they played the fool. I feel like this is somebody, I feel like this is something that maybe happened in the past, or is something you're scared to get into. But remember, there's somebody here in this reading who is, this person either does not give anything, or this person, I don't want to say this person doesn't have anything to offer. I think that's not fair to say. I think this person is around for shady reasons. I don't know really any other way to say it. Let me see if I can get this up here. I need an actual list. Yeah. You may as well hang out with me, guys. I'm just like here, hanging out. Because I'm trying to find this thing. Hold on. Okay. Alright, so the signs of caution in you, Scorpio. I think that Scorpio is discerning whether or not they want to go down some road again. Okay, or being able to recognize what things are. You're being in caution. You need to recognize what something is, when somebody's coming around for shady reasons. Okay. Also, what else do we have here? Oh my goodness. Scorpio, what's going on? Deception. That's interesting. I'm starting to wonder if this is somebody from the past. Because I see you're going to meet somebody new. I kind of feel like this might be the past. I don't think the person that you're going to meet, is going to end up, I don't know if this person, I don't think this is this person I don't know that you met this person yet, but I feel like whoever this is in the past, the reason why you feel this way is because somebody deceived you in something. You're being advised to look for those signs again. So, yeah, you're also being advised to put yourself out there. If you look at the next set, you're also being advised to kind of put yourself out there. Let me see something. Girl, what is this? Do I even have a... I'm trying to see something, guys. Hold on. Sorry. I gotta know. Which one is it? Okay. I can't see the ones I'm looking for. Okay. Alright, so somebody deceived you. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, keep an open mind. Oh my goodness, Scorpio. Under the same row where you're being advised to be vulnerable. Okay, and being worried about leaving a legacy, retirement. You know, I don't even know if I told you guys that. But this talks about Scorpio leaving a legacy. So this could have to do with somebody at your work. It says keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from the usual type and expectations. Your usual type and expectations. So maybe this, because it does say Pentacles here. So maybe there's somebody at your job, Scorpio. Hold on. We also have air here too. Let me see if this thing... Sorry guys. I'm just hanging out in my room, so you may as well... Oh, this is my studio room. Wait, hold on. And it's raining. So I really don't want to be up right now. I'd rather be laying down, but I'm not going to do that. No, still not? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Codependency. Okay, let's take a look and see what this is about. Scorpio, Scorpio, there's some person, whoever you end up with, I think that you want to be mindful of red flags. So I think because you're mindful of red flags, you might end up with somebody who's pretty decent, right? If you actually pay attention to what's going on. So you guys can see that. Also, with this card here, the Strength card, I feel like Scorpio is trying to build a relationship with, you know, the higher being. Now, with the King of Swords, I feel like Scorpio is either... I kind of feel like, Scorpio, you may not be giving any energy to something. I think there's some things that you would typically speak to, and you're just like, I'm not even going to do that. But I also feel like with you, Scorpio, there is potential for whoever this is. There could be some codependency issues. This could be the new person coming in. So I think you're watching out for that, too. Maybe you don't want the whole codependent thing, you know, holding hands in the mall every 5 minutes. Yeah, that. So I think that might... Scorpio, maybe you're trying to avoid that. Okay, let me just see something. Let me see if this comes up again. I'm going to pull these because there's two I want to see if they actually come up. We're going to see. I just want to see this. See, only thing is I think I need the smaller. Here, guys, that. Ah! Okay, I want to see if this comes up. All right. Alright, let's see what comes up. Let's see, is it consistent? Libra energy. Scorpio, are you thinking of a Libra? Scorpio, are you thinking of a Virgo? These also could be people that are just like a mom, a dad. It could be a kid. Capricorn. Right on the Scorpio. Look at that. Codependency. Okay, so when I look at this, notice we pulled a little bit. Look at this. We pulled air. And it came out a couple of times. Okay? Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So that's why I was looking at this one. I'm like, that's Aquarius. Okay. So we know, so consistently there's air here too. So Scorpio, I don't know what's going on here. It seems like you're trying to graduate towards being a little bit more discerning. But I think there could be some issues with codependency when you meet this person through a series of events. So I don't know if this is soap opera love or whatever this is, but let's be realistic. Let's see what else we have. I don't know what this means to anybody. This is just so you know, this is not my life. My life goes nothing like these cards. It's actually funny because I'm like, who's this? It ain't me. Some of the stuff I can relate to in some sense, but for the most part, sometimes I'm like, oh. Well, most times I'm like, oh, who's next? I'm not trying to be funny. What's in there? Who's after you? All right, hold on. Let's see. Scorpio, what advice do we have for you? All the deception. I don't want the deception. I don't want the codependency. Keep an open mind. I'll deal with that. All right. Awakening. Ooh. Oh, my Lord. Wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. Look at that, Scorpio. Common sense. But the funny thing is, Scorpio, your awakening is reversed. So maybe you're still going through it. And maybe you still need to use common sense. And I kind of feel like there's some learning in here about certain things. So yeah, just make sure you... All the stuff we see here, Scorpio. Red flags and deception. And awakening. Boy, I tell you. Guidance. Okay. So, when you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. Ooh, a fixed star. And Scorpio, you are fixed. But Scorpio, you know what? I'm looking at, help me understand. Help me understand. All right, hold on. Let me help y'all see the board. One more, so I don't crowd this up too much. Okay. Energetic clearing. Yep. Okay. During crisis, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachment, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. Makes perfect sense to me. So in order for you to reach this energetic clearing, right? So all the promises that are supposed to be coming in, right? You have to clear so you can accept these. I think, Scorpio, you're still having a challenge with your awakening, or you're still in the middle of it. I feel like in terms of guidance, you should accept that. So somebody's trying to guide you, and you might not be really like taking heed to what this person is saying in a sense. Okay? Or it could be the spirit talking to you, and you might be ignoring it. So I think everything here tells you that you are going to be faced with a situation. I think you've been through a situation. You're going to be faced again with the situation. And how are you going to handle it? Are you going to pass this test? Alright. I love y'all. That's all I got for you. There'll be more. I don't know what this is, but I see the lessons in it. Probably because I'm a Scorpio and I get it. But some things like the red flag, Scorpio, seriously, not this winter, okay? Love y'all. Bye.